So you're extremely fortunate if you are living today. We have unbelievable opportunities all around us, and we have wealth that is disproportionate compared to previous generations in most countries. We have all sorts of new technologies. We have just an unbelievable amount of stuff that's at our fingertips that other people in previous generations have not seen. And we really need to feel fortunate of having access to all of those opportunities. And those opportunities are easy to take advantage of if you actually jump on it rather than thinking, being cynical about the world and looking at the world and saying, "Oh, I'm no better off today. I'm doing really poorly." All of those kind of things. Just all of you. Doesn't matter what you're doing and what stage of life you're in. You're far better off even than a couple of decades ago of being in the same situation. If you start thinking about that, you will be amazed at what you have access to and the possibilities that you actually have. And one of the easiest ways you can take advantage of that is just by starting to look around and seeing these opportunities. So you might have a cell phone, for example. Your cell phone is your gateway to all sorts of stuff that you would never think that you could do. And it's pretty simple to take advantage of those particular things. Um, I am I am a big believer in what Gary Vaynerchuk says, that if you just start typing and you start publishing information, you provide content, good things are going to come. And I think we need to really take advantage of those things. That um, we have all these opportunities, and yet we don't do it. And part of the reason why we don't do it is because we feel all of these insecurities. We feel it's cynical about the world. We feel all sorts of things like that. And we really just need to jump on it. And we really need to take advantage of what we have access to. So if you don't know me, I am Professor Dave Massack. I'm an associate professor of innovation strategy and entrepreneurship. And I created this whole reciprocity project to give back as much as I possibly can. There's so many people that help me out that I want to pay the favor for to help you out. So you can see with me building the reciprocity project, it is not easy. There's a lot of work to be done. It is grinding work all the time to take advantage of opportunities that are at your fingertips. But it's easier than it used to be. If you think about it, it is much, much easier than what it used to be to have the same opportunities that we have today. So whether it is, getting sponsorship deals or whatever, that was incredibly hard a few years ago. And now it is so much more easier to do that. We simply have to just keep doing it over and over and over again. And it doesn't matter what area you pick. Like, look at all of the industries. Getting access to, I mean, could you imagine getting access to the executives on some Wall Street company even 15 years ago? Now you could do that if you wanted to, just by going onto LinkedIn and start cold emailing a bunch of people, all the executives in a certain area. Could you imagine trying to get a hold of a professor even 20 years ago or 25 years ago to do graduate school with them? That would have been incredibly hard. But now we have access to this. In fact, it is completely switched compared to what it used to be like. I cannot comprehend, there's too much information at my fingertips. And it's always been like that. But now it's even more. There's far too much information. I need to, instead of like searching journals, I can't do that anymore. There's too much. There's too much content that's available, and I have to completely change how I write and how I actually do research. So I want you to really think about that we live in a privileged time. And every single year that passes as it gets older, as you get older, you become more and more privileged. When I was growing up, and I know that that wasn't, that a lot of you probably think that this is, kind of goofy. We had no internet. We had nothing in terms of what we have today in terms of information technology and access to resources. I mean, it was a big deal if you had air conditioning in your car. And now most people understand that it's a standard in many places. It was a big deal to uh, to have a computer in your house, and now most of us have a computer, if not many computers in our house. It was a privilege to have a microwave in your house. It was very expensive. Now almost everybody has a microwave in their house. It was a privilege. It was just ending the time of it being a privilege to have a TV in your house, and yet everybody has a television in their house. I did not have cable because it wasn't available. Um, it didn't become available. We didn't have all of these channels and all that kind of stuff until I was 18 years old. My parents finally was able to get a satellite TV that was reasonably priced. So I just want you to know, like, how privileged you actually are in this world, and the access to all the wonderful things that you can get access to. And if you don't take advantage of it, if you're upset and sad right now, you got to take advantage of it. And if you don't take advantage of it, you're missing out on unbelievable opportunities. For example, if your life sucks right now and you don't like it, go on the internet and start making friends with other people that are on the internet. There's a lot of nice people out there. There's lots of weirdos, but there's a lot of nice people that you can find and create friendships with. And you just need to pick a hobby that you're interested in and start talking about it openly. So I really want you to remember, you're not stuck. You're actually incredibly privileged. It's a good time. You just got to keep doing it. You got to keep going, getting out there, having the opportunities at your fingertips. I mean, we are privileged beyond, and that goes for almost everybody around the world at this moment. We're unbelievably privileged compared to what we used to be, and I think we should take advantage of it. All right, take care and have a wonderful day. Bye.